Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Retail Archaeology. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Tanger Factory Outlet Center in Casa Grande, Arizona. Or at least what's left of it. This outlet mall is largely abandoned. As you can see, the sign here right off the I-10 is an absolute mess. We noticed this weird city gate sign when we got closer into the mall. And we'll find out more about this later on because this is a really weird and interesting story, but more on that in part 2. Now here's a far shot of the outlet center. And you can see it's pretty big and there's actually really nothing else around it. This thing's just kind of right off the I-10 highway and there's this and not much else around. Now here's some pictures of the outlet center in better times. You can see what the sign looked like there. And there's a kind of a cool aerial shot that I found of the outlet center, and you can see it there, occupied. Now the little pin there you see on the map is where the outlet center is located, and you can see that it's pretty much right in between the Phoenix area and the Tucson area. And back when this opened up in 1991, this was the outlet center for both of those cities. But over time, other outlet malls opened up, including the Phoenix Premium Outlets and Tucson Premium Outlets, which are those red circles on the map. And with those being where they are, there's pretty much no reason for the Casa Grande Outlet Mall to exist anymore. And here's what the outlet mall looks like today. You can see it's huge and it's pretty much completely empty. There is one place located in this outlet mall that's still open, but again, more on that in part 2 of this video. There's also a Wendy's right here. Not sure how long that's been empty, but this outlet center has been abandoned for a few years now. A few of the reviews that I looked at online go back as far as 5 years ago, saying that this place was pretty much abandoned. It's crazy to see this place like this because this is somewhere that I used to come quite a bit as a kid for like back to school shopping and stuff, and it was always very busy. You can see my truck there off in the distance, and again that sign. And the I-10 is literally right there. You can see it, the highway right there behind that abandoned Wendy's. So there's lots of traffic going by here, and that couldn't even keep the Wendy's open. What do you think this used to be, a Wendy's? Once we looked in, it became pretty obvious this was a Wendy's. And it was kind of eerie how neatly it was put together even though it was shut down. You can see there, that's pretty much your stock Wendy's there. Something else that was interesting to find were these electric car charging stations behind the Wendy's. What do you think? Are we charging the truck?
Dude.
Are they still on?
I don't know about that one, but this one,
it's got like a...
if that string pressed up, but this one popped. Remember, man, he's holding the card. That still got juice on it. It's still charged.
Look at that, yeah. Holy crap.
How crazy would that be to have the airline do I can stop here now when it's all abandoned?
Here, go.
Car.
That sign. There's a payphone over here too. When was the last time you saw one of those?
That was.
Yep. I hope there's a phone book still in there too. Oh, it's an old style payphone too. There's no service. That's been off for a while. Nothing. Should we? God damn it. Open it. Locked? Okay, that's what I figured. Yeah, try that one. It's probably locked, I'm sure. Yep. Alright. Looks like there used to be like a little like monument or something right here. Yeah, there's no flag on it though. No flag. It looks like the plaque's been removed too. You know what's sad? Is that plaque was probably made out of like copper or bronze or something. That's a bummer. Just a piece of the ceiling, just, it looked like they were working on it and then they just fucking gave up. Did that sign say anything interesting over there? Did you read it? The one on the door?
No.
Was it just like, we're evicted or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, I kind of want to see it. Hold on. When was this? Okay. I wanted to see the date on it, you know. So 2015. There's still bags in the garbages, you're right. In here.
This looks like it's served beer.
Yeah, it's some sort of bar. In here? No, that's blacked. It's blacked out. Look at how long that is. No soliciting, no pets.
One of these. I forgot one of them.
Yeah. And I haven't seen any like no trespassing or is that one blacked out too, it looks like? Oh, I can make out the, what does that say?
Photograph?
Yeah, I don't know. Can't see in there though, huh? No, it's pretty well blacked out. Hey, look, the water fountain is still.
That is a waste.
Oh, now it's go. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Kitchen collection. This was one of the. You can see it says Juanita factory store on it. But this was one of the last places to go, from what I understand. The online reviews that I had read stating this was one of the last places left open were from like 5 years ago, so it's hard to tell when this mall actually became completely abandoned, but it's been a while. What is in here? There's some sort of clothing store. Unfortunately, there's not a lot online about the history of this place or pictures, so I'm glad that we came here and filmed this.
I want to find out what that plaque was.
Yeah, I could probably find a picture of it online. Can't really see in there very well. You haven't seen anybody, have you? Okay. A Jeep down where? All the way down there. Yeah, maybe. I'm not gonna try any more of these blacked out windows because I just don't think you can. Oh, wait a minute. You can kind of see in there.
There's a hole on top here. Oh, I can't see shit.
Yeah, you can look.
Oh shit.
I remember there was like, because we used to come here when I was a kid for like back to school shopping and stuff, because there was a like Izod, Maury Boogie. That looks like it's.
See, you made road trips for your back to school shit. Mine was the factory outlet.
We used to go there too.
That's it. That and Mervin's on Elma School. With the Converse shoe store, that was my first job.
Look at that drinking fountain. Did you hear that crunch?
Yeah, I did.
It still works though.
It's not all rusted on the mouthpiece like the other one.
Yeah, well, because it's not constantly running. Oh, okay, wait, this is perfect right here. Look. Does it say Levi's on there?
Yeah.
It's hard to believe that this outlet mall is going to ever be able to be used for anything ever again, because it's just falling apart and crumbling. It's been abandoned for years and not maintained. It was also at this point too that things got really eerie, and it really set in how big this place was and how crazy it was that it was this empty. And then we started to notice weird things like those vases up ahead. There's another hole. That's been like gutted basically. Is there still an open store? Look, there's flowers in a pot right there. Thank you for keeping the check. I keep forgetting to do that.
don't know how badly I want to get inside of this place.
What does that say? Corette. What's that?
What's it say?
Corette?
Those glasses.
I don't know. Interesting. Somebody broke into here. Thank you. I love that they're blacked out. Now here's some label scar. Can we make out what any of this says? Can't make it out. Oh, look at that old case in there. I want that. That's cool. And then, like, there's this. Still doing okay. That's weird. Looks like there would have been maps in there or something for like what was here. Yeah, what is that vase thing? Can we see in that one? Can you check, see? Oh, there is a spot we can see in there. No, there's a spot right here though. Can't really make out what was in there though. Yeah, what are these? Is there a bird's nest in there? Here, watch out. Is there a bird's nest in there? I see it. Just wanted to interested, please call. What is this?
There's a bust of Caesar.
Chat.
Look at back. See it from here. Straight back.
I see it all the way back there. What is this? Yeah, I see. There's
Ow.
a. No, look. There's one right there. There's a.
Ow!
I don't. Let me get a picture of Mal real quick. What is this? And there is a picture of Mal right there. Okay, let me get this. So yeah, if interested. Does that mean interested like if you want to buy this crap? After seeing abandoned store after abandoned store, it was really weird to see one full of stuff for sale, even if it wasn't technically open. I'm still not sure what the whole story was on that, but that was just super bizarre. I don't know if that person's just basically paying rent for storage, and I can't imagine how impossibly cheap the rent is at this point in this place. Some awesome spider webs there. We kept checking every door, hoping we would find one that was accidentally left open and maybe we would, be able to get access into one of these stores, but that didn't happen so far. At this point, too, it was really setting in how huge this outlet mall was. I mean, we had already been walking and filming for a while, and as you can see when you look down the path there, it just keeps going. Does that sign say all the way back there? You see it like in the back room? I can't either. I can't either. I keep hoping in like one of these map boxes we'll find an old map, that would be cool. But I don't think it's gonna happen. What was in here? This looks like multiple registers. What's in here? Home center? Interesting. Okay. So dark. I wish that one was lighter because of the wood paneling and the green carpet. Mall office restrooms. We had a good chuckle at that sign there. It's interesting to me how these places always seem to kind of try and remain optimistic until the end. I mean, it's pretty apparent here looking into this storefront that the rebuilding process never happened, unfortunately. Phoenix Mart, that looks like a thing. There's somebody in there? And it was indeed a thing. This was the next big surprise of the trip. In the middle of this abandoned outlet mall was a storefront called the Phoenix Mart Welcome Center that was not abandoned. And what we're looking at here is a model of the proposed Phoenix Mart and the surrounding area, which includes this old outlet mall. What Phoenix Mart is, as they were explaining to us, is a giant wholesaler mall kind of thing where people from different industries come to buy large quantity things, like people in the hotel and resort business. And apparently there's a few of these things around, like in Hong Kong and Dubai. So they're proposing to build one here out in Casa Grande. And not just that, but housing, a luxury hotel, a private airport, even a theme park. And here is a picture of Citygate, which is what they're proposing to turn this old abandoned outlet mall into. This was crazy to find this out here. So when I got back, of course, I started searching the internet for any information that I could find on Phoenix Mart. And one of the first things I found was the Wikipedia article, which we're looking at here. And it's basically filled with the same marketing kind of stuff that they were explaining to us at the Phoenix Mart Welcome Center. So I kind of wasn't satisfied with this and did some more digging. That picture there is of the Phoenix Mart Welcome Center, and as you can see, it had been recently raided by the FBI. So of course this really piqued my interest and had me even more interested on what in the hell exactly is going on down there. Apparently they were using some interesting financing techniques for getting Phoenix Mart off the ground, and I'm not going to pretend to understand any of it, so if you want to look that stuff up, feel free to, but apparently there was some suspected fraud going on with how that financing was being done. I also found articles like this one about potential whistleblowers who are no longer on the Phoenix Mart project. And I found this particular line really interesting. Obviously, things are pretty much a mess down there at the Phoenix Mart site. This project was originally supposed to be completed in 2013, and despite all the setbacks, they still claim they're going to carry on, but as you can see, there's still no opening date being given, so who knows. My producer Mark thought this was all just as insane sounding as I did, so I figured maybe I'd give him a minute just to kind of pass on what he thought and what was going through his mind as we were being told about all these supposed projects that are being completed out here.
The thing about this, seeing this Phoenix Mart, which this was such a cool find in this just desolate area. Seeing the plans for this, like, so amazing. Like, the swimming pools that are there, you can see them on the corner of the map. Like, all that planned. That building being the size of 4 football stadiums. Just this ridiculousness of this map. The people there were so nice and so excited about it. And I just remembered leaving there thinking that is a total bridge to nowhere. Looks cool. Super nice. Great idea, I guess. But wow, it was just a mess.
You see that person down there?
Yes.
They look like homeless. I can't tell. I can't see from here. And we did in fact run into a homeless guy, which is why you'll see some jumps here in the edits, because he didn't seem like he wanted to be filmed. But I did want to keep filming the insides of the stores, like this really cool old school looking one. You can see him there again real quick. This is another one. This store, which was right next to it, was really cool looking too. I love those green walls and the brass and mirrors and everything. That's just freaking awesome. And then there's ones like this that look like they were like halfway in the middle of being converted into something, but were just a mess.
Counter's awful. It looks like people were working on stuff, you know, and then
Just
stopped. Yeah, yeah, like just were like, never mind. Look, here's the Izod. This is,
brick over here.
huh?
Like brick.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. This is, I used to come freaking back to school shopping here. What does that say? Motor coach? Unloading here? Wow. Okay, we're almost there.
Finding the Izod store was pretty cool. It was nice to be able to kind of connect something from my childhood back to this place, since it's pretty much unrecognizable from how I remember it as a kid. It's just, it's in such disrepair and everything. It's crazy. I can't believe this has sat out here this long like this and nothing's been able to move into it, or they haven't tore it down, or that there's some crazy Phoenix Mart welcome center in the middle of all this mess, and that they think this is ever going to become anything again. I'm also really glad we stopped here to check this out because obviously we found a lot of interesting stuff. And I hope you guys have all enjoyed all the interesting stuff that we found.
Do you see that? Whoa, that one still works really good. Locked. All right, we're almost there. This one looks fancy.
Anchor store.
Oh, this is a church at one point.
Someone said in the comments on one of my other videos that a church moving into a mall is a sure sign of the mall's death, so I think it's kind of appropriate that the last thing that we found here was a church, or what used to be a church. Anyways, I hope you've enjoyed this two-part complete video tour of the mostly abandoned outlet malls in Casa Grande. Thanks for watching.
That's it. That's all she wrote.
Want to see your name here? Head on over to patreon.com/retailarchaeology to find out how you can help support the channel. Hey, thanks for watching my video here. If you enjoyed it, why don't you click that subscribe button and also check out some of these other videos I've got here. And also, don't forget to follow us at the social media links down there because that's the best way to keep up with what's going on with the channel and all the latest news. And as always, thanks for watching.